I know the lighting is still not the best. I'm going to try and make this a little bit better in here. And I'm going to try and fit it a bit better. Hold on with me. Bear with me for a minute, please. Because we can change the lighting on this. I can smell my dinner. Sorry, I should have just done this before. Oh, I can just edit the video out, but it would have saved so much time. I could just start the video whilst I look for this remote controller. So, a review of today. I woke up at 6:30 and I was meant to wake up for 5. However, I was on the phone to my friend last night, so we were on the phone for about an hour, and then I missed an hour of sleep, so I had to get up an hour later. Undisciplined. And yeah, so I woke up at 6:30. I kind of snoozed till 7. I know it's a bit sloppy. I snoozed till 7. Then I got up and I did mantra and a cup of coffee for an hour. Actually, no, I did it for 2 hours. I was doing it for so long. But I went so deep and it was so nice because I get into this real meditative state when my mind just opens up and I start like making sense of everything. And it's really insightful. And I'm like, I should be doing that. Because I'm acknowledging like the truth. God, I feel crazy talking about this shit. I feel like when I go into meditation and chant, I do the chanting. Took me probably about an hour to finish 3 chants. 3 lots of 108. And then as I finish the chanting, it's like I go into this like trance. It's like I detach from the body. So I'm not aware of my body. So, I mean, I am, but it's hard to explain. I am aware of my body, but I sort of come out of it, or I go inwards, so I become detached from the body, and I become like awareness, or something. I'm still working all this out. But, and yeah, like, I don't know, it's really weird. I start like tapping into myself, parts of me that I've kind of pushed away. And it's really interesting. It's so hard to describe, but it's almost like what even is it? It's emotions, it's feelings. It's like deep feelings, deep emotions. And it must be the subconscious. I think it's the subconscious mind which has all the default programs. And I'm tapping into that through meditation and quietening the mind. Quietening the thinking mind, the analytical mind. And when that silence is down, so it's not there anymore, it's like this vastness opens up. And when that quiet and that openness comes out, like you enter into that open space, all of the past traumas, feelings, scenarios, atmospheres come through, become present, they diminish and go, annihilate, and then you're left with like pure awareness. And I think that's the process. I think that's what happens when you become like enlightened. I think that you meet yourself, or I'm just speculating here, it's just what I can gather from my experience, because I try and put words to what's happening, and it's like, whoa. So yeah, I think it's some sort of awareness technique that allows me to become vulnerable with myself, so I can become aware of myself to a larger extent. And I have some really interesting insights into like the mind, how it works, thoughts, realms, consciousness, like how thoughts affect reality, how you create reality with your thoughts, how you can shift reality through your thought streams, how you can attract things through meditation and yoga and practicing meditation and mindfulness, becoming a magnet, not a chaser. All these things that like I sort of experience the reality of that within meditation. However, if I'm like I can't think these things, because it's like it's not determined it sort of is determined through thought, but it's in meditation, it's like, say you have an image, and that image can voice its opinion, perspective, its rights, its consciousness, and how it's thinking in a manner that you understand. Like, that's the only way I can sort of describe the meditation. It's like, and when I chant Hare Krishna, it's like a Hindu chant. I don't know why, but it lifts my day and my mentality and my consciousness to a humongous level. It clears away debris. It like clears my mind of gunk. It like feels like it purifies my mind, and like all of the clarity comes through, and I'm like, whoa, and all of the gunk like goes. And I'll sit there for an hour like Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. And I'll do that again and again and again for an hour. I just trance out. So I did that for an hour. Then I probably meditated for an hour or two. And then I got up. And at that point I was like, I could just do this all day and just acknowledge, like go into that all day. But then I thought, no, do your tasks for the day, because you said yesterday you were going to do your tasks, so just do that. So I went to the gym, did about half an hour at the gym, ran home, ran there, good exercise. I came back, I had some food, and then I had food, I got showered, and then I sat down to do poker. And as I sat down to do poker, I'm having some really different experiences like in my day, because where I'm reading this book, the poker book, it's like I literally write the whole page down. So I read a page from the poker book, and all the information is vital. All the information is very adequate. Like, it all has a lot of value. So I write all of it down. And then I write it down, and then I read it, write it down. The day after, I'll read through my notes. When I read through the same stuff I wrote down the day before in my notes today, I think about those things that I've written down on such a deep level. To me, it's on a deep level that I'm interpreting it in like a way deeper way than it's like I'm thinking about it like I'm at the poker table and I'm using the information as how I think they would use it in the poker table, and then I'm analysing it and creating real situations. I'm literally visioning it in my head, like the poker table, how I would label all the people, how I'm going to memorise all the facts, how I'm going to store the information in my mind through visualising it above each player, literally like a projector screen. Like I project an image in your mind's eye, like you would do in imagination. You can imagine a fucking, if you project in your mind's eye a smiley face. Oh, okay, I can see that in my imagination in front of me. There's a smiley face. Okay, you could do that. However, at the poker table, I'm gonna have everyone's list above them, and also a sheet of facts. Like their bet, it's just going to take a lot of practice, but this is what I was envisioning as I'm reading through this book. So I have a documentation, like I have a book in front of me, but it'll just be like projecting in my mind. And so yeah, I was reading through my notes today and thinking about. I spent half an hour just thinking about one sentence, like one sentence, one little bit. I was just like, sent me off on a huge thought stream of like. Start unriddling it, like, because it's deep. I think poker is quite a complex, deep game, like mathematically, and it really got my brain working. It was really nice, actually. So then I went deep on that, and I did about half an hour of that. Half an hour thinking, half an hour reading. So I probably did about 50 minutes overall. And then I thought, okay, I'll do a. I mean, at that point, I thought, okay, I'll do a tournament. At that point, I don't know, maybe I should have done other stuff. Like, I didn't do any music today. I haven't done any AI and content creation today. So, and then, so I decided to go into a poker tournament, which was $1.50. And I thought, yeah, I'll play the tournament. I was like, I don't, I thought I'll go into it, but when I entered it, I thought I'll just play, just see how I do, whatever. But as I started playing it, I was like, no, I want to win. Like, I want to win the game. I'm gonna go to first place. Like, I want to win $180 plus. I want to win. So, yeah. So I did about 3 hours in the tournament. Realised I was second, so I had the second highest chips in the whole tournament, which placed me at about $120, something like that. And yeah, I went right down to the final table. So there was 9 of us out of 775 people, and I was so gutted. I shouldn't be all annoyed at myself. I just was, because I know there's 2 final tables. That's 4. There's 2. There's 2 final tables, and you have, like, I think there was 6 on one and 8 on the other, and I was on the one with 6. And on that table, I wasn't focusing. I was just like, I was eating my dinner. I was thinking about shit, and I was betting, and I wasn't focused on the game, and I was making silly mistakes. I was on like 400. I was on a big cash stack, ready to set me up, like, to win the final table. And I went right down to like under half of what I had. And then I went on to the final table, which it was just like everyone had like loads more coins. So I was also annoyed because I spent 4.5 hours and I made $10 when I could have made like, 150 to 180 plus more. I was more when I signed up. It was like first place was like $160 to $180, and then way more people joined. So yeah, but it was a lesson learned. I still made money, And I did well for my first tournament. I think 9th place out of 775 is pretty awesome. God, mate, I was so knackered by the end of it, though. It was really exhausting. It was hard. I mean, it was, to stay focused for that long was difficult. But I enjoyed it, and I loved it. I really enjoy poker, and I love the game. I feel quite like... And after, my head was like, woo! I feel pretty good. Like, I had to do a lot of maths and thinking and, like, process it. So it was just after I just felt like, boom, hello. Not really, like, present, which was good. I got my brain going, so I really enjoyed that. And so that's a good start to poker, I suppose. There's so much to learn as well. I've got so much to go through, which I'm actually really looking forward to. And I think once I've done that book, and there's another one, like, it's gonna be good stuff. I think it's gonna be awesome. I think it's gonna be awesome. So it's gonna be a cool journey. And then obviously I've done my video today, my catch up, my daily vlog. I didn't do any content creation today. I did do poker. I didn't do any music. I didn't do any trading. So, you know, I've missed out a few tasks today, 100%. So that's something to improve on. Tomorrow, I would say, like, what went well. So what did I do well? I got up when I suppose I was meant to get up at 5, so I got up when my alarm went off. We'll say that. I got up when my alarm went off, which was good. That was good. I did an hour of chanting. That was good. That's good. I went to the gym. That's good. That's good stuff. I came back. I learned poker for an hour. 50 minutes. That's good. That's good. I played a poker tournament. That's okay. It wasn't in the schedule today. I didn't make one. Okay, that's an even better if. Make the schedule. That's an even better if. And I went to rugby, which that's good. So I've done good things all day. Exercise. I've done good things all day. And then what could I do better in my day? Oh, God. Oh, this is... Okay, right. The first thing I think is be more efficient. So I think what I could have done better was make an actual rota. It stresses me out because I don't know why this light is changing so much on here, but it just is. I don't know why. I think it's the big spaceman thing behind me. I don't know if you can see it. It's actually a spaceman. Back on track. So, back onto what I was saying. Was rota. God, it stresses me out. Discipline. I have to do it then. There's no way out. Alright, I'm doing it now. I'm making a rota for tomorrow. I'm going to do it now. And I have to do it. I have to do it. Shit. That's like masculine shit. I feel like I've got to be like, yeah, I'm going to do that rota. I'm going to get that rota done. No messing around. You know, tomorrow, if I don't do that rota... No, it's not even in it. I'm doing the rota. I'm doing the fucking rota. I'm doing the bloody rota. So that's it. And I'm going to get to bed. I'm going to get an early night because I'm actually pretty tired. So it's road to £1 million. Woo! Yeah! Let's do it. We're going to be making music on the way. I will do a music video soon as well. And I'm learning the DJ decks. And I'll make a handpan video. Or I'll do something. I'll do some guitar or something like that. So that'll be wicked. And Rob's got me a ring light. Woo! Love you, Rob. So Rob's got a ring light. So It's got me a ring light for in here, so I don't have to have this weird light going on anymore, as we just saw. So okay, so yeah, that's all me done, over and out. Tomorrow, what went well was the day was good, but even better if a rota to schedule in all of the necessary activities. Tomorrow is Tuesday. We want to get a full day in tomorrow. I've got to prioritise stuff, you know. Cool. Right, I'm gonna go to bed. Good night, guys. Everyone sleep well. I love you all.